From the director of the pilot episode of The Cape comes... The Machinist. The Mechanic. Machinist, different movie altogether. Like, altogether. The Mechanic. That's what I meant. Now, The Mechanic's the story of Jason Statham, who's a hitman. And from the trailer, we thought, all right, Transporter 9. How many unofficial Transporter sequels can we possibly handle? Turns out it's kind of like that, kind of not. It starts out, hitman Jason Statham takes out a guy. It looks all cool. He's doing the Metal Gear Solid 2, like jumping off a bridge and shit. And then, against all human logic and hitman code, he takes on a protege, like this hitman Padawan, played by Ben Foster. Like, why would he do that? It makes no sense. Now, it would be cool seeing a hitman train a hitman protege if that was what the movie was about, or if it made any sense whatsoever. But the movie's like 4 movies in one. It's like the movie has no idea what it wants to be. It's kind of like Eddie Izzard, you know? Transvestite, not transvestite, it just doesn't know. Like Ben Foster, he knows from the get-go he's a little over the top, so he's like, oh, I'll train you to be a hitman, you know, kind of give you a path. You know, I saw it in a movie once. I don't know, it worked out then. And Statham chokes a guy out right in front of Ben Foster. I mean, this is the first guy Ben Foster's ever seen die. You'd think he'd just like have to deal with that, like it'd be a monumental thing. Statham was all like, I want you to say it face to face. And Ben Foster's nothing. He's like, oh, the guy's dead. Look at that. That's interesting. I don't know. You choked him out. I feel nothing. Which is weird. I mean, unless you're Dexter Morgan, that is weird. You'd think he'd have to deal with that. But no, you know, life goes on. It's all good. It's like the Frankenstein of Hitman movies. It's like someone saw a bunch of Hitman movies and took parts from those Hitman movies and sewed it all into one movie. It's like a bionic Hitman movie. Franken Hitman. That's what I'm gonna call it. And most of the fights in this movie do that shaky cam thing, you know, the Ridley Scott, where you can't see what's going on, and then all of a sudden someone's like, you know, dead. You don't see how it happened. Kind of annoying, but there is one fight that had a couple of really sweet hits. I was like, that's bad. All right, that's cool. Other than that, the physics didn't make sense. The premise didn't make sense. It was like some exec in some studio said, all right, Jason Statham and Ben Foster, action guy, good actor guy. We gotta get those two together.
What kind of movie, sir?
I don't know, movie with guns and shit. Just make it happen. It's like the Phantom Menace mindset, you know? If everyone that saw the Transporter goes to this movie, it'll make its money back. If everyone sees it once, make some quick cash. Don't support that shit. That is bullshit. So I would say, and I have a feeling I'm gonna be way too nice with this movie, but this is just how I see it, is it would be an okay time if you are shit-faced, hammered drunk. Yeah, no, it's a party. The movie, it made no sense to me, like not at all. If you get dragged to this movie, make sure you're just nice and toasty so you can just make fun of the movie the whole time. Maybe then you'll have some fun. Maybe then. I just described a bullshit movie. All right, it's bullshit. So there it is, Transporter 9, directed by the director of the pilot episode of The Cape. No. But if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.